MMA fighter Conor McGregor is known for talking a big game. We're sure that his girlfriend, Dee Devlin, is proud of his victories in the octagon, but sometimes his out-of-the-ring behavior can be rather embarrassing. We'll show you some pics of this famous hotshot that Devlin probably won't be putting in the family photo album. So we don't recommend doing your best McGregor impression and punching the subscribe button, but a gentle tap before hitting the notification button will do just fine. STUDIOUS. This photo of Conor McGregor is all sorts of cringe. Socks with sandals is a no-go, and tucking your pants into them makes it even worse. Oh, and not to mention that he's holding the newspaper he's pretending to read upside down. We know he's taken a lot of blows to the head, but maybe he should get himself checked out by a doctor. But dear, it can be hard when your partner is pregnant, and sometimes you just want to blow off some steam. While Dee Devlin was pregnant with his son, Conor Jr., McGregor decided to go on a night out with the boys to a strip club. Here we see McGregor readying himself for his impending fatherhood by getting up close and personal with a stripper. The look. When you're in the octagon, you want to look as intimidating as possible, which makes this unfortunate haircut even more so. We aren't sure what McGregor was thinking when he asked for this hairstyle, but maybe he was just looking at a picture of a better haircut and was accidentally holding it upside down. Ribs. Despite touting a strict diet to his fans, here we see McGregor cutting loose with a heaping pile of ribs. Maybe McGregor should have borrowed one of his son's bibs first, because he has certainly made a mess of his suit. We know this photo was from a promotional shoot, but this messy, unhealthy photo goes against his carefully cultivated persona. No direction. After his UFC 202 victory over Nate Diaz, McGregor decided to go out for a few drinks. Well, it looks like he can't party like he used to, as he was caught posing with PGA star Rory McIlroy and Niall Horan from One Direction. We're sure that after this photo, Horan assured him that he just doesn't know that he's beautiful. Gym time. We know that Dee Devlin has a gorgeous figure, but she has to hit the gym just like the rest of us do. Few people would want a photo of themselves in their workout gear floating around, especially if we didn't have any makeup on and our hair was in less than perfect condition. Mirror, mirror. You would think that McGregor wouldn't have to resort to mirror selfies if he wanted to show off. Of course, we aren't sure why he would want to show off his strange and out-of-character hipster outfit. It's really difficult to believe that this guy is the same man we usually see shirtless, ripped, and landing blows in the octagon. Emotional. McGregor likes to swing between looking cocky and looking stoic, but it's rare to see Devlin without a perfect smile on her face. However, she does tend to be a bit emotional about her guy. This has resulted in a few pictures of her doing what us mere mortals would call ugly crying, although Devlin still makes it look pretty darn good. Having photos of you losing your composure online has to be pretty embarrassing. Motherhood. Having a baby definitely takes a toll on your body, and it's no surprise that Devlin wasn't exactly at her best. While McGregor seems to be running around like crazy, Devlin surely just wants to get home with her new baby instead of posing for photos. Since she usually appears so perfectly groomed and fit, we're sure this is one candid that she would rather you not see. Watch out! Most of us have taken regretful, drunken late-night photos at some point in time, but these are particularly damning. They feature a shirtless and scantily clad McGregor with a woman who is very clearly not his lovely partner, Dee Devlin. Is it just us, or is that girl a bit too interested in checking the time on McGregor's no doubt expensive watch? We wonder if his wrist was bare the next morning when he finally woke up. The catwalk. Racism is a touchy subject, and when McGregor made comments that some deemed as offensive, he came up with a plan to clear his name. No, he didn't apologize for the misunderstanding. He showed up to address the statements shirtless, wearing a fur coat and leggings. McGregor claimed that his earlier statements were a joke, and maybe he thought this outfit was one as well. Rewind. It's always embarrassing to see an old photo of yourself and ask, what was I thinking? Well, even the beautiful Dee Devlin isn't exempt from that rhetorical question, as we can see here. Bangs always seemed like such a good idea at the time, but thankfully Devlin has grown up and grown out her bangs since this photo was taken. Doesn't cut the mustard. Strolling the streets in a mustard yellow turtleneck is unfortunate enough, but McGregor did something strange when posting this photo online. He cut out the fan in the photo. Maybe he thought Devlin wouldn't approve, or maybe he's just so full of himself he didn't want to compete for attention. When confronted about his creative cropping, McGregor blamed his ugly colored top, but made sure to drop the fact that it was made by Gucci. Party crasher. Crashing a party seems more like the sort of thing that non-celebrities would do, but out of all the parties to crash, McGregor decided to go big and drop in uninvited to Jennifer Lopez's birthday party. Of course, the star fighter didn't go unnoticed and ended up posing for photos with a scantily clad J-Lo. At least he knows she isn't eyeballing him just for his watch. Working out. Having a gorgeous body like Devlin's requires a lot of hard work. While she may enjoy showing off her figure, we bet she isn't a fan of showing off how she gets it. This photo of her exercising on the beach shows her being much less put together than we are used to her appearing. She looks like she could be any random girl you might spot at the gym when you go to work out. Dating Conor McGregor undoubtedly comes with some major perks, but seeing these embarrassing photos is definitely the thorn on the rose. Being a celebrity means every embarrassing photo of you will definitely end up online, but it's kind of shocking how many of these were put up by McGregor himself. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next round.